what are the Republicans as a group really doing? I mean, I see a handful of Republicans trying to get things done, obviously Brandon Gill included. But as a group, the Republicans have accomplished so far close to nothing. In fact, there is a stark contrast between the incredible energy of the executive branch, the leave no stone unturned, the let's move on all fronts, even though stymied by judges and delayed by rulings and so on. At least the Trump people are pushing it. They're trying. Is Mike Johnson trying? Is John Thune trying? Yeah, they got the Trump cabinet through, and the Senate did. And yeah, they're talking about this one big beautiful bill, and that will come up in May. But it's been 5 months. They talked about, let's impose some restrictions on the judges, whether it's to impeach them or narrow their jurisdiction. Why haven't there actually been bills to this effect? Why aren't there votes on this kind of thing? They've talked about taking the Trump executive orders and consolidating them into law. Why hasn't this been done? So I don't understand how these people are. I mean, they supposedly have 9-to-5 jobs, right? They're supposed to show up in the Capitol, get things done. What is being done every day? Like, what was done yesterday? What's being done today? And what will be done tomorrow? There seems to be a kind of Republican lethargy that contrasts with the Democrats. Here's Sean Davis, I think, with an insightful post. With very few exceptions, he says, and I think he would concede Brandon is one of them, Republicans in Congress don't seem interested in doing anything other than being in Congress. As our country teeters on collapse, important point, it's not exactly like the country's doing well. When the country's doing well, it's okay to take an easy attitude. I remember Calvin Coolidge, the president in the 1920s, would say things like, I'm going to take a long nap, and when I wake up in the afternoon, you can tell me if the country is still here. And he would give a little twinkle in his eye. The country was actually doing well in the 1920s, but as our country teeters on collapse, the most powerful branch in our government is run by do-nothings who are terrified of using their power to save the country, while their opponents are champing at the bit to get power back so they can finish us off once and for all. So I like the fact that John Davis here is highlighting the urgency of the situation. So that's my message to the U.S. Congress, both the Republicans in the House and in the Senate. Get off your butts and get some things done.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.